Thank you so much, Michael G. Christopher Foundation, supporting this Zoom class for the student to improve our English. And English Center is also participating and interested in this Zoom class, and we are really happy. English Center was established in 2013 for helping the community to improve their English skills and to speak more about English. And today we're going to have a student are going to attend this Zoom class, and I hope that we are going to have fun with the teachers, and we are going to learn something new from the teachers and from the students.
Good morning, teachers.
Okay,
Good
so
morning.
we get started.
So I think you are good today. So I am excited to see you again. And I'm gonna ask you one question. So how can you progress your English
Okay, how
better?
can you progress your English better? I think you can make progress in your English by studying. If you have books, you can read books that have English in them, and maybe a translation in Madagascar, so that you can compare and learn that the words, the English words that are that mean the Madagascar words. And coming to the English Center like you're doing, that's good. And that maybe writing the words as well. When you write sentences, it helps you to learn better too. So those three things: coming to the Learning Center, reading books, and writing the words down, because that helps you to remember when you write.
So as for me, sometimes I wanna progress my English better when I can't grab with that because in Madagascar there is no network for free. Depends on money, everything depends on money. When I look the word, when I read books, so there is no book. There is no book sometimes when I come to my store. So there was a time again when I read books, so it's hard for me how to pronounce the words. Yes. That's why. So I wanna know how you're.
Okay. So if you don't have the books, what do you do if you don't have the books? That's your question?
So yes, okay, pretty much my time so I practice with my classmates. So how can you progress your English better? Thank you. Okay.
Okay, so like if you don't have books, you just use like the charts, like when we come on class, you can write the words down, bring a notepad when you come to the class, to the English Learning Center, bring you a notebook, and you can write the words down, and then when you go home, study the words that you write.
Yes, I didn't know it didn't work. It doesn't work. Okay.
Oh, you think so? Well, sometimes it just takes a little time. It's not that it's not working. It just takes a little time, you know. And what you just got to keep going, keep doing it and keep doing it. And once you keep doing it, eventually you'll get it. You know, sometimes it just takes a minute. It doesn't mean it's not working, but as long as you say the words, here's a good one. See the word. That means look at it. Say the word.
What?
Speak it. See the word. Say the word and spell the word. So remember those three. See the word, say the word, spell the word.
Okay.
And that'll help you.
Okay. Yeah, I will do that.
Good.
Okay, thank you, Miss Daisy. Okay,
Thank
I appreciate it.
Give it up. Good job. All right. Now we're gonna have we are getting more students, and so we're gonna have the next student like to be here and introduce himself or herself, and they're going to ask questions.
Hello, teacher.
Hello.
Okay, so my name is Luba. I'm from here for the French. I'm still a student here in English Center. So I'm here for asking you something about my study. So you know that my biggest problem with my English is my listening. So I would like to ask you an advice about how can I improve my English better and what I'm gonna do for helping me for so I can listen better about my English. Can you advise me, please?
So you can listen better. Listening, that's a skill too that take time. If you just don't let things around you distract you, then you can listen better. And then another thing too is, like I was telling the other young man, write it down. When you write it down, it helps you to hear it better too. When you write it down, you can see it on paper. Seeing it is always very good, so yeah, write it down. And then don't, like, if somebody's talking to you while you're trying to listen, don't pay attention to them. Just stay focused on what you're doing. That's the key thing. Stay focused.
I'm using my thoughts to do it, and I need to follow your advice and your instructions. So thank you very much, Mrs. Duffy. And I really appreciate that help for us. And thank you very much, Christopher Foundation, for giving us this booklet and supporting us. Thank you, teacher.
Thank you.
Give it up.
Hello, teachers.
Hello.
Okay, first, my name is Niri. Come from Madagascar. I'm student at Center. I have a question because I would like to be good at something, especially English, and I would like to have a pronunciation better. But can you help me, please?
So in conversation is like, again, writing it down. That's the key to listening and studying, and conversation is writing it down, because seeing it on paper is the best way. Is to see it, like I said, when you see the word and you use it yourself in sentence. Like sometimes instead of saying the sentence in Madagascar, just try saying it in English, and then just practice and practice it in English until your English start getting better. But it's not going to happen overnight. It'll take time, but again, you'll get it. Just keep practicing.
Okay,
And say it in English.
I got it, teacher. And
Okay. Thank
Give
you.
it up. Okay, you don't see company na
Hello, teachers.
Hello, how are you?
Fine. I'm happy to see you again. So my name is Alkar. I'm from Madagascar, Philippines. So my question is, like, I want to beg some advice from you, because I have had the time about listening, especially when I speak with the native speakers. As we are people Malagasy, we are learning how to speak English very well, like you. And when the problem is, like, when I speak with my classmates, I understand what they mean. But when I speak with the native speaker, I haven't had the time. So what's kind of something that I should do about it?
Well, like for me, like when you guys speak, I realize that you're speaking like with a different accent than what I have. So I try to remember that when you guys pronounce the word, like when you say it, it's gonna sound different when you say it than when I say it. So I try to remember more so how you guys say it in English than how I say it, and then that way I know what you're saying. So you just gotta get the accent, like the difference in how I say the word, how we, like people who normally speak English, how they say words, and then how you say it, the same word, and then just learn it like that. Like does that make sense to you? Because like if I say it my way and then you say it your way, then you know that it's the same word. But I know you're gonna say it with an accent, but I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it in my accent. You're gonna say it in your accent. So Yeah, I just have to listen to the way you say it.
Okay, so thank you, my guys. So thank you, my country Christopher Foundation. Thank you, all of the teachers. So we are over the moon for receiving your help. So thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Give it up.
Hello.
My name is Dicia. I'm 17 years old, and I'm still student at English Center. My question is how to memorize a lot of vocabularies, because that's my problem. Because if you know vocabulary, you can communicate, and you have a hard time if you speak or you communicate with others. Can you give me some advice about that?
How can I have more vocabularies? That is my problem.
More vocabulary when she's speaking to other people.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, just study and keep saying the words like you hear how I talk to you. You just speak it, keep speaking, and keep reading. And I don't know if you all guys all have the charts, but you can study the charts too. The charts will help for everybody. But yeah, but as long as you keep speaking and practicing, that's the key thing. Keep practicing. Yeah, just study and practice.
Next, I want to be English teacher one day. How can I to become English teacher? Because I want to be like you.
Nice. That's very nice. Again, just keep studying and learning your English until you get very, very good at it. And then practice. Like when you learn something now, before you become a teacher, share it with somebody else. And then that helps you with your conversation, because like when you go home with your family, you know, speak something English to them and tell them what it means. Like what you learned today, go share. And that will help you to become a teacher. And I say just start now by helping other people with what you learn now. Just go share it with somebody. And that will help you get very, very good with English.
Yes, thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, come on, next. Thank you so much, teachers. I think like they're coming more after, but now we're gonna move into another topic. We're gonna talk about the difference between Madagascar and America. So I think they're going to have a lot of questions to ask, and they're going to tell a little bit about Madagascar, life, a job, education. We're gonna talk about that, and you're gonna talk about like education in America and life in America, how to get a job in America, and if they have a lot of questions to ask, and they're going to ask you, and you're going to exchange idea here. So I think so. Talk about life in America. How is life in America?
Well, for me, life in America is busy because I'm a business owner. So, and then I have to help other people to learn how to do business because I show them that. And then I have to make study plans and educational trainings and have meetings and like we're on Zoom. I have to do Zoom with the employees and then help other people. I help people learn how to manage their finances. So yeah, it's so for life in America for me it's just busy because again.
Here is again. So my question is like, in Madagascar we have had the time about looking for a job, and even though we have a lot of degrees, but always have had the time because we need a bribe in order to get ourselves a job. But my question is like, is it hard to get oneself a job,
Is it hard to get a job here?
Yeah. Is it hard to look for a job there?
Yeah, if you have a card, then it's easy. A lot of things are online, so you can look online for jobs, and if you have a card, once you find something, then you can use your card to get to wherever that location is. But yeah, it's the because of the economy, it's hard, but it's not hard looking for a job. No, that part's not hard. Thank you.
Hello, teacher.
Hello again.
I'm glad to meet you again because today we are having Zoom class again. And like I want you to be here every single Wednesday because you can teach us about English because you want to know better how to start to know how to speak English. And my question is like, so is it hard or is it hard like in America?
Is it hard in America? Is it hard to do
what? Is it hard like in America? Like in America? Is it? Yeah, like in America.
Is life hard?
Yeah, in America.
Sometimes, sometimes yes, sometimes no. It depends on the situation. Some people come and they work very, very hard, and then life is easy for them. Some people come and they work very, very hard, and life is hard for them. It depends on the situation, and it's good to know people. Good to know people.
So, like I wanna be there, but the problem is like I don't have money for paying school. Paying go there.
Paying for the visa. Paying for the visa.
Yeah, paying for the visa.
What they do, they have people that they're called sponsors. So you would have to, I don't know if you guys can go online and look on a computer, I don't know, but sometimes there's people that will sponsor, and then sometimes you just have to save your money. Every time you get a little money, put some away. This is my money to go to America, and this is my money to spend. Just save your money until you get enough money. Just got to save or get a sponsor.
Yeah, that means I have to pay money when I go there.
But you just get a job. You get the job and you make money.
Because I don't want to spend my money for going right there.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, it's been nice talking with you, but I gotta leave it because there is one of my classmates to be here. Thanks.
Thank you. Give it up.
Thank you.
You can point.
I thought one of them were gonna come up. Those two that were standing, and they just traded seats.
Okay.
Hello, teachers.
Hello. How are you?
I'm great. And my name is Hardina. I'm from Madagascar province. I have education, just education. And what is good about dropping out of school in America?
What is what?
What is good about dropping out of school in America?
Okay, teacher, help me what he's saying.
All right. Is it good to drop out of school in America? To drop out of school?
It can be. It cannot be. Education is important out here. Out here, higher education is a big deal. So the more degrees are you have, the better, the higher, the faster you go. So it's better to have the degrees, and then you can get a job faster if you have a degree. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is hard in the America? What is hard life like?
Hard life.
Yeah.
Hard life.
Hard life.
A hard life is when you don't have any money and you don't have any food and you don't have a place to live. You're homeless. That's a hard life. You may have just because you have problems don't mean life is hard. Because you have friends, you have family that will help you with some things. So just because you don't have everything don't mean life is hard. But it's hard when you don't have anybody, or when you don't have anything, or no job, no money, no house. That's the hard life. Yeah.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you.
All right, give it up. Lady.
And the question like what suggestion that you can give us, because there is some over the restaurant cities the one that live in abroad, but the government forbidden us to go in there if there is only the price.
Okay. So what is the best way to go to America? Because some of the students want to go to America, but the problem is the government prevents young people to go to America. And what is the best way to go there? Because of like the excuse.
To come as a student. That's the best way. Is to come as a student for education. It's easier when you apply to come to go to school here than it is to try to come and visit. Yeah. So that's the best way. Come as a student. Population he would want to be around?
Yes.
People like us. That's the bottom line on that one. You want to be around people like you, and you want to be around people that are going to be genuine friend to you, and that's going to actually help you and not hinder you or use you. So yeah, people like you.
Thank you. It's been a good job.
Thank you.
Give it up.
Good job.
Yeah.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. I have one question for you. About life. Is it good or bad, the life in America?
For me, it's kind of halfway. It's good. Yeah. Coming through. It's good. Yeah, it's good. Life is good here.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you.
Teacher. Again.
Hello.
My question is, what is your biggest motivator?
What's the biggest what?
What is your biggest motivator?
My biggest motivation is being able to help people. And yeah, being able to help people, being able to come on here and help you guys and help other people. So as long as I know that I can help other people, that's my motive. That keeps me going. That's my motivation.
What do you feel if you have people?
Say it again.
What do you feel if you have people?
What do I feel when I help people?
Yes.
Oh man, I feel very happy. Yes. When I come on here and talk to you guys, that gives me a really, really good feeling inside. So yes, it makes me very happy to help other people. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, teachers, for answering those questions. You was an interesting question and it was an interesting explanation too. But now it's going to be our turn, like to explain what's going on in Madagascar. We got to talk about education, got to talk about life, especially here in Port-au-Prince. Got to talk about what's going on here in Port-au-Prince. Got to talk about the places, like the culture, customs, tradition, like to get you to know more about Madagascar. So the students are going to come here and they're going to let you know a little bit about what's going on here.
Yes, so here I am again, teacher, and my name is Ru, because you forget my name. So before I'm telling you the life in Madagascar, I would like to ask you one question. Like, is the corruption is dominate there in America?
There's corruption in different places. And then there's places that don't have corruption. So it depends on where you are.
Okay, so I asked you that question because here in Madagascar, the life here is getting hard and getting bad because corruption dominates nowadays. Like if we have a lot of degree or a lot of knowledge, even though we are way smarter than the others, it will be very difficult for us to get a job if we don't have the money, of course. So I think the corruption dominates nowadays here in Madagascar because we need to have the money before if you like to have a job. That's why I asked you that question, and that is the life here in Madagascar. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Problems right here. So first of all, the problem is we like our school. There are a lot of schools right here, but the problem is we don't have money to offer. We don't have money to pay fees and everything and stuff like that. And a lot of people are educated for Duffin just because of money, lack of money, and just because of corruption. And the corruption is so dominating right here. A lot of people, let's say in the bush, they don't study, they don't have school just because they think like maybe if we ask about this at school and it's gonna be quite expensive and maybe we can afford that. So they are just so I think making our country to be developed, but we need to work out to get there. And next to that, life right here is kind of better all educating, but if there is no companies, so how can we use our knowledge? And sometimes if we need to work and we know how we have an idea, let's say to set up a company, but we don't have the financial to set up a company, and that is going to be hard for us to set up a company. And that is a problem right here. Why all people is unemployment right here, just because no companies, and even though we have a lot of degrees, we have a license from university, we cannot work because we don't have money to set up a company, because that is going to be hard for us to have the money and to start that company.
Thank you.
Sure.
Hello, how are you?
Yes, good. Sorry, I'm standing here because I'm raising my little team. And I'm a Madagascar, and there is different people living at the bush, and different doesn't like people living at the abroad. And I have a question for you. I have a question for you about learning, because a lot of people want to be good in English, and he don't have money to pay school fees. And the Madagascar is poor because doesn't make sea help, and it doesn't. What are the difference between Madagascar and America?
So I have to learn Madagascar first and then I can answer that question.
Teacher?
Did she have another question?
No, she's okay.
Oh,
Yeah, it's been a good conversation with you, Miss Duffo. I hope that you learned a lot from us, and we that you gave us. It was really good, and we learned a lot. And thank you, Michael D. Christopher Foundation, for supporting this Zoom class. We are improving right now, and we see the progress because the students are really interested in like knowing more about the culture in America, what's going on in America, and how can we improve our lives through English speaking and through English learning. And now we see the progress. And thank you so much. And we are looking forward.
You guys allow me to come on and answer your questions. And thank you guys for teaching me about Madagascar, because the more you guys tell me about Madagascar, the more we can communicate with each other, and I know about the country, and I can share that too with other people, so that they can know about Madagascar. And I'm not just saying, oh, I'm talking to the children and teaching them English. I can say they're teaching me Madagascar at the same time. So I love that. Okay, good job. Okay, thank you.
And thank you also sharing with us about America. And thank you, Michael G. Christopher. We saw a lot of stuff through this class, exchanging experience and exchanging knowledge. And you are learning Malagasy from us, and we are learning English from you. Thank you so much, Christopher.